This is a number pad, found on the side of every full-size computer keyboard, calculator, adding machine, or math app in existence. But what if I told you that it's also a cipher used to decode the international language of fighting games? In order to talk about how moves are performed in fighting games, English-speaking players tend to use phrases like quarter circle forward. Quarter circle forward, or QCF for short, is often known as the fireball projectile command. A quarter circle forward capped off with a punch button often results in your character tossing something at the opponent. This terminology is great if you speak English, but English language phrases aren't guaranteed to translate across language barriers. However, there's one language every culture understands: numbers. Calculators are near universal, with the range of 1 through 9 on number pads arranged in precisely the same way the world over, in this 3x3 grid. It just so happens that arcade joysticks and D-pads on controllers have 9 potential positions that can be registered: the cardinal directions of left, right, up, down, the corners in between these cardinal directions, and the center, commonly known as neutral. Because of the similarity in layout, you can transpose the same 3x3 numerical grid onto those positions. This gives those same input sequences a numerical code, and as all fighting game commands assume the player is on the first player's side facing an opponent on the right-hand side of the screen, quarter circle forward is now translated as 2-3-6. So 2-3-6 and a punch button equals, and 2-1-4 and a kick button equals, and 2-3-6, 2-3-6 with a punch button equals, and 6-3-2-1-4-6 A plus B equals, and 6-3-2-1-4-7-8-9-6. We're just going to say 360 for that, because that's a full 360-degree rotation. And since there's no 0 in Numpad notation, that's a safe bet that we're talking degrees of rotation instead of the stick's positional shifting. Which means 360 punch equals, and 720 punch equals, It's a really simple system to learn, and not only does it make it simple to understand how to perform motion inputs, it does so without being stopped by a language barrier. So no matter what language you speak or read, you can see, and you'll know you're being told to perform an offensive jumping heavy punch, crouching medium kick on landing, cancel the recovery animation of the kick by quickly performing a quarter circle forward with any punch button to throw a fireball, and then quickly cancel the recovery animation of the fireball by executing the same move twice, which stacks the 2-3-6 inputs to ensure you throw a super fireball to immediately follow up the first one as it hits. That's how a global player base learned how to share information, regardless of native language. And this is the method we teach new players here at the Dojo, because knowledge is power, and the ability to communicate knowledge is how you can share that power. If you're in the Burlington area and want to discover an amazing world of competitive gaming, media production, community building, and more, come check us out at WNFC Esports Dojo, 46 Pearl Street in Essex Junction, Vermont.